welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my budget recap for paycheck number 2. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. And to all my new subscribers that I got over this past week, thank you for subscribing and welcome. So let me just get out my paycheck number 2 and let's get into it. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. So I have this turned all weird. We're going to start off with income. So for my regular income, I budgeted that I was going to do 1090 or get 1090, and I actually got 1090 and 58 cents. And then for miscellaneous, I was expecting to get $350. And what happened is I rolled over $32.16, plus my commission came out to $345.51. And then later on in the month, I ended up getting $18.81. So my total income was $1487.06. So I made more than what I projected, which is always good. So let's get down to my expenses. So my Capital One Auto, I budgeted it at $498.89, and that's exactly what I paid. For my Geico, it was $138.50, and it ended up being $138.45. I just realized that this was my last month before my Geico renews, and this amount was when I originally was doing renter's insurance with them. So it did go up a couple of dollars, but it was only like a $4 difference, to where I didn't feel like, oh, let me start looking for a new policy or anything like that. But then they told me over time, then it would go back down again. It's just that I'm no longer receiving that double discount where you have more than one policy or whatnot. So then my Lemonade, which is my renter's insurance, is $6.50, and that's what I paid. I had a buffer of 20. I'm not going to say never, because never is a strong word, but I don't think that I'm going to be doing buffers anymore. I did this buffer in the sense of, like, no matter what, there should be $20 left in my account for any kind of emergency. But because I knew I had that $20 buffer, like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, since I have $20, like, I can use $5 to go buy this or do that. And then it ends up not being a buffer, or I use that money for something else, like in terms of like debt or anything. So I don't think it worked out the way that I was expecting it to. So I don't think that I'm going to do like this buffer situation anymore. And then I had AT&T, which was $205. So I made that payment as well. And then we had miscellaneous. That's why I didn't have anything set up. So I'll go over this a little bit more in my last debt snowball, kind of, but I am in the process of trying to get in a house, and it just seems as I move 5 steps forward, I get kicked back like 50 steps backwards. One of my goals were to just pay off all of my small balances that I had left on any credit cards that I needed to kind of keep on there to show payment history and stuff like that. Even though I've had some of these cards for like 8 years. But I just decided to take it upon myself that I'm just going to pay off all of these small balances, and maybe only have one card that just has like a small balance or something on there. So I decided to use my extra money to go ahead and pay some of those small balances, because next month you'll see that I'll be paying off a collections account. And so I'm going to be using the extra money from that paycheck to make that payment so that it can be removed from my account. But like I said, I'll go into full detail about that in the next several videos. So for my miscellaneous, that total came out to like $370 that I ended up spending, and I'll break it down here for you guys in a second. But then I also had cash envelopes, and I did $245 with cash envelopes. And the money that I the 370 that I used, I put towards my Spark business card, my Citi card, and then my Walmart card, which was something I just used maybe like a couple of days ago. It wasn't something that was always on there. So it was $23.75. So my Walmart card is at zero. My Citi card had $156.61 on there, and now that is at zero. And then my Spark card had $160 and 64 cents on there. And now that's all at zero, so I don't need to worry about these cards anymore. And this is why I don't like keeping a balance, because this just escalated so quickly, and it could have been used for something else. So my total for everything came out to be $1,454.84, and based off of my income, which was 1487. Ooh, excuse me, 1487.06, and then everything that I paid out, I was left with $32.22, which was my remaining. So this is maybe something or close to somewhat what I have in my account at the moment, but you guys know that I do a transaction log, so you'll kind of see what happens. But this was my budget recap for my second paycheck of December. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.